We have a frost-free Sillcock issue right here. It's leaking right behind the knob, and it could either be the packing inside or it could be another washer. So we're going to disassemble it and see what the problem is and get it fixed. First thing I like to do is turn the breaker off, identify the water heater, and shut it off. And the reason being is, just in case the water should drain out, then I don't burn the elements up. To get to the water shut off, we've got this creepy little hole we've got to go through. So I'm going to take this off, and just to make it feel good for myself, I'm going to blow it out. Now I've got to get inside. I hope there's no snakes in here. I hate snakes. Remember that scene in Indiana Jones? Okay, let's turn the water off. There wasn't a snake in here. He said, I know. But there was a snake's skin. Oh, that's creepy. The only tools you need is a pair of channel locks and a crescent wrench. The next step is I'm going to loosen this housing back here in between the base. Once I take that off, then I'm going to unscrew this. It's threaded way back in there. It looks just like this. So that threads into the body. And now I'm going to determine what I need to fix. So here's the deal. I went to the Home Depot to find basically packings and washers. And I was going to rebuild this. There's a washer there, packing down here, another washer. And so in talking to the gentleman in plumbing, we could go through and try to figure out what washer fits here, what's the specific size and so on and so forth. Or I can just buy a whole new piece. Well, that's what I opted for. I'm not going to have to install this, but what I am going to install is this piece as it comes out of here, put it in the other one, tighten it up, and that should be fine. But we'll find out in just a moment. By the way, this piece is $30.85. It's well worth it to go ahead and get this, remove the guts, put it in, and know that all the interior piece is brand new, as opposed to trying to fiddle-faddle for maybe a few dollars to fix this. But either way, you decide. So here we go. I'm going to insert it in there slowly and softly. Once it stops, you turn this, again, very slightly, don't over tighten. Then we loosen that so that it'll tighten in. Now, I'm going to use the channel locks just to hold this again, pulling the head, and not going to over tighten this either. It's more than hand tight, but just snug. Now tighten that up, and that's just excess water draining out there. Okay. Time to turn it on again. And turn it on. Now that's a scary sound. Let's check it out. That did it. The leak was right behind the knob here. It was flowing through there and coming out. It was a slow leak, about 2 gallons a day, just on that little drip, which is 60 gallons a month. That's a lot of water. So it just makes sense to fix water leaks when they occur. And what a great recommendation by the associate at the Home Depot. Just go ahead and replace the whole piece. Don't cheap out and do little parts and pieces that may not work anyway, and you may have to go back and get the whole piece. So It was a great way to get this job done and make sure that it's done correctly. The project's complete, so let's kick the water heater back on. I'm Rick Gill, that's your Home Improvement Minute, and we'll see you next time.